Just so... Just so it's out there, I can't swim.
Look, it looks like it's shallow on the right side. Follow me.
I'm glad Marlene hired you guys.
What do you mean?
I know you guys are getting paid for this, but... I'm trying to save face.
Yeah, sure thing.
Okay, is it working now? It's picking it up on OBS. It's working now, is it? Okay, sorry, I've just been talking to myself for like 10 minutes. I don't know why. It was the audio levels were picking my voice up. It just wasn't going onto the stream for some reason. Oh well. We're back now. It's just a bit of a quiet start. Sorry about that. Something to do with the tracks on my OBS. Like, I was trying to figure out, I was getting some weird, like, clipping sound, and I was trying to figure it out at the weekend. That seems to have messed with the...
No.
Started streaming
No.
6 minutes? Oh, it's 8 minutes for me.
What happens now?
Almost 10.
What are you doing, Tess?
Oh, God. Maybe they had a map or something to tell us where they were going.
How far are we gonna take
As
this?
far as it needs to go. Where is this lab of theirs?
Hitting about 60 here. It's looking like probably around 40 to 50.
What are we doing here? This is not us.
What do you know about us?
Similar to Starfield, isn't it?
Not me.
At
I know
4K.
that you are smarter than this.
Really? Guess
On this
what?
card,
We're
at
shitty
least.
people, Joel. It's been that way for a long time.
No, we are survivors.
This is our chance.
It is over, Tess.
It's going to be spoiler.
Now we tried.
Well,
Just
yeah, I
go
mean, if...
home.
I'm not.
I've played this game probably
I'm not
4
going
or
anywhere.
5 times through.
This is my last.
So, if you don't want to see it, then yeah, this is probably going to spoil it.
Our luck had to run out sooner or later.
You going on?
No, don't touch me.
Holy shit.
Yeah, visuals definitely better in this, for sure.
She's infected.
Probably some of the best visuals of the year, I think.
Let me see.
Although it's a port, it's not a brand new game, but...
Show it to me. Oh, Christ.
Oops. Right? Give me your arm. This was 3 weeks. I was bitten an hour ago, and it's already worse. This is fucking real, Joel.
Regardless of
Got to
bug.
get this girl to Tommy's.
What bug? What, the
He used to
audio?
run with this crew. He'll know where to go.
No. That was your crusade. I am not doing that.
Yes, you are.
How was
Look,
it? How was, what, the game?
There's enough here that you have to feel some.
Hang on,
sort-
wait. Give me 1 sec. Now that we've fixed that, it should be
evasion in me,
alright.
So you get her to Tommy's.
Am I going to be streaming MK? What's that? I don't know what that is.
They're here.
Damn it.
I can buy you some time, but you have to run.
MK.
You want us to just leave you here?
Yes.
There is no way that...
I will not turn into one of those things. Come on. Make this easy for me.
I can find...
No, just go! Just fucking go.
The game. It's been good so far.
Sorry, I didn't
You mean like the game on this card, or?
Move on.
I mean, it's been okay so far. We've only really just been in that outdoor bit. I'm not sure how low the frames are going to go. It's all like 40, 45.
We know you're in there. Drop your weapons and come out with your hands up.
What the fuck? I can't believe we did that.
Mortal Kombat. I had no
We just
plan
left
to
her
do
to
it, no.
die.
Stop. You stay close.
When
to
does
me.
that come out?
Oh man.
We'll go upstairs.
Starfield visuals are hit. They are, aren't they? Yeah, no, I agree. Some areas I think on Starfield look really good, and other areas don't look that good.
Just keep pushing forward.
Whereas on a game like this, I'm not sure there are any areas that I think look bad. All the areas look pretty good.
Target neutralized. She took out 2 of my men.
I gotta remember what the controls are.
Copy.
How do I switch weapons and stuff?
You, take out the door. You, with me.
I haven't actually got any.
Sir!
Oh my god. Tess.
How long did it take to compile? Oh, what, the shaders? Not that long. It was notoriously quite bad on this game. Like, it took ages, especially on AMD cards. Although it's a CPU process, it seemed to take ages on AMD ones. Whenever I had AMD cards in, it used to take ages, but it didn't take me that long. They've probably updated it loads since I last played. It took maybe like 5 minutes. 5 to 10 minutes, maybe. I just realised all of these guys are right here. Shall I just run it? I'm going to have to run it. So yeah, like 5 to 10 minutes, which is insanely quicker than like when this game first came out on my XTX, it took like an hour. For some reason, it was just taking ages whenever I had AMD cards in. On nvidia, it was quicker. But there's been like an absolute ton of updates since I last played this. So I booted the game up and just left it for like 5 minutes, 5-10 minutes.
Joel,
I got this.
right there.
They'll port the second game, I hope so. Because that'd be good to try out as well. How do I do the sense thing? There you go. It seems like we're hovering around the 40 to 50 FPS. I'm not sure it's going to be any worse than that. I have to play for a little bit more. The VRAM looks a little better on this game. Still fairly, like 14.5, almost 15 though. It's probably a couple of gig down from where it was. I know it was using a lot of VRAM.
Don't be stupid.
When it first came out, it was crashing on a lot of cards, I think.
Holy shit.
It's long for you, is it? How long does it take to do the shaders for you? Oh no.
Get up!
Damn it.
Out!
Not very good at the stealth on this at all. How do I switch? Okay, there we go. He probably doesn't know where I am.
Fan out!
How do I do the slow walk thing?
All clear over here, you!
Same on my...
Hope no one's behind. City Skylines? I had no plan to play it. I generally only play... There are games I play just out of testing. For a lot of the time I stick to games that I would play myself. Unless I think there's a particular interest in testing a specific game or it's worthwhile, like it's really demanding or something. I don't think I've ever played City Skylines. It's probably like an easy game to run though. Although maybe not actually. Games like that can sometimes be kind of rough to play.
Who's there?
Probably depends how big your city is.
Maybe it was rats or something.
Takes you 10 minutes to do. Yeah, well that's not... Oh god.
There you are!
10 minutes isn't too bad. Like I said, when this game first came out, it took an hour.
Listen, take it easy, huh?
So that's like...
Cool, man.
That's a hell of a lot quicker than when it first came out.
Behind you.
I think on one of the AMD cards, I had it take like an hour and a half. I had to do it in the morning. Ready for it in the evening. Steven, hello. Yes, it's very similar to the 6800, yeah. I would say from what I've seen, it deals with 4K, I think, probably better. Not like massively, it's not a massive gap in performance, but... Actually close to 60 here, which... Definitely a bit of a stutter then.
we doing? Joel, how are we gonna get out of here?
All right, we're gonna go through that hall. Stay down. I don't know how many more there are.
I remember trying this out on the 7900 XT, and it didn't play that great, but it's probably a lot better now. Because like I say, it's been a long time since I played this. There's probably been a ton of updates. How do I do this?
Report. South clear. North clear. No target. Hold your position.
How do I do this without them seeing? Well, best of a bad situation there. Where do you go?
I don't see him. You got visual? Negative. The doorway! Soldier down!
Probably should try and conserve some of the ammo. Elon Musk, see you later. Go sort Mars out. Send it.
Come out, you son of a bitch!
Come over here. Betting the combat seems to hold up. Frames don't drop too badly. I think worst we've seen so far is about 40 FPS, I think. 40, 42 or something. See if we can get some loot. So it seemed like when we were outside going through the water, that definitely hammers your frames. Ti. Any update on that yet? Are we getting what a 4090 Ti? So yeah, if we go out here, look at my frames go. 43, 41, 40.
There's stairs over there.
Seems to hold 40.
Following us.
Pretty sure they cancelled. Well, it was just rumoured, I think. I'm not sure there was any confirmed cancelling of it. Like, it was just left. And it's neither been confirmed nor denied.
There's a soldier over there.
I don't think there was any official statement, but
How the hell are you breathing in this stuff?
It wasn't mine.
I thought maybe we'd see it next year because they delayed the 50 series until 2025, so that gives them an extra year. So I'm thinking maybe they release something next year. Might not be the 4090 Ti, but they might release something, you know. Something else. Oh, 37 FPS now. It's the lighting. I look at it down here. It looks really good, but...
Fuck. Enough here.
Do we have... We don't have a... There's no reason, especially... well, the reason, I would say, would just be to have the best thing, to be pushing the best thing you could possibly have. You could say the same about every single TI they've done in the last couple of years. There's no point in the 3090 Ti either, technically. But it's just to have the absolute, like, best performing GPU, you know? That's what sells the 4090. You could argue there's no point in having one, yeah, but it's the fact that it is literally the best thing you can have. That's what sells it. You could say the same thing about a Lamborghini. What's the point? Like, you know, you could just buy a cheap car, but it's the fact that it's like the speed and the, you know, there's like people still buy them. They're almost like, I don't know what you call that. They're not like concept cars, but it's the same in most areas, isn't it? Like, you've just always got the absolute, not necessary, but it's just like the best thing you can have. So it still sells. I still definitely, if you have the technology, why not? Microvoice, yo. Supercars, yeah, I guess. I'm thinking more of a word for like things that you don't need, but are just like the best in that category, you know? Same as like mobile phones. You don't need a brand new iPhone. You know, you could use an old Nokia 3310, but it's like the best thing you can have, you know?
Hey, I can't swim.
We'll figure something out.
The 4090 is that card. Yeah, right now it is. But then if they did a 4090 Ti that outperformed a 4090, that would then be the top tier card, wouldn't it? So there would still be a reason to have something better than a 4090 still, because then that would be the top one. People would want that one instead. Damn, going underwater here, almost 30 FPS. Overall though, although the lowest frames, it's not really that bad. Actual performance stuttering and stuff, I've not really had any. It's been alright. For a game like this. The visuals are so nice, I'd rather max the graphics out. Try it out with FSR. Should we try FSR? Where is it? Put it on quality.
Look, it works.
And we can see about 60, I think.
There's a ladder. Maybe we can use that.
I'd say it does lose a little bit of an edge, I'd say, using this FSR quality at the moment. I can tell the water doesn't quite look as good as it did in native. There's some things that just don't quite look as good.
Really?
Ellie.
Okay.
Slightly less sharp.
Be careful.
Can I get up there? I've just seen some litter on the floor. But it looks like if we can hold above 60 down here, where we were getting... I wonder if I go underwater, that was where we were... We were getting like 30, weren't we? Seems to be able to hold 60. If we do that. Can I... How do I get up there? Can I just climb up? Don't think I've ever seen that before. Is there something down here? I thought there'd be something special. What do you reckon the football tonight? England, Scotland. Oof. What a score. I reckon it's going to be a draw. Especially if England played anything like they did the other day. Bit of a stutter then. Still dipping under 60 there. I think it's just the light coming through there, look. Yeah, 57. Pretty sure you're going to get the 7800 XT. Nice, which one?
Let's get out of here.
Fairly decent-ish card. I've got FSR on at the moment. It can't quite do 60. 4K is going to be a bit tough, I think, for it. Especially in brand new games. 4K 60, I think, will be hard. Natively. Natively, with everything maxed out, it'll be difficult. 1440p, native, max settings would be pretty good. Or 4K with FSR, I think would be acceptable.
You don't bring up Tess. Ever. Matter of fact, we just keep our histories to ourselves. Secondly, don't tell anybody about your condition. They think you're crazy, they'll try to kill you. And lastly, you do what I say when I say it. We clear?
Sure.
Repeat it.
A&D reference. I didn't actually see any of them. I didn't see any of those for sale in England.
Good. Now there's a
Only issue I have with my XTX reference is the temperatures aren't that good.
There that owes me some favors.
Like, we're at 54 degrees here. On my reference card, it would be like 70, probably. Not that it makes much of a difference. It's not throttling or anything, but if you wanted to overclock it and stuff, you might maybe want to consider that.
Now there we go. Yeah, it'll be faster to go through here.
Is this FSR 3? No, it's not out yet. I've got FSR 2 on at the moment.
Nothing, it's just... I've never seen anything like this, that's all.
You mean the woods?
Yeah.
The difference,
Never walked
well, yeah, I mean, FSR 3 is not out yet. The difference with 2 I've got on at the moment, obviously we're rendering at 1440p, upscaling to 4K. So, in my opinion, depends what game you're playing, but at 4K, sometimes you can lose a little bit of quality doing it. I think at lower resolutions, it often sometimes makes the image look a bit better because of the anti-aliasing, but the only issue is we can't hold 4K 60 if we play without it.
She's a lot tougher than you think.
It don't matter. Because I doubt I can get either one of us back into the city in one piece. Trust me.
This area without... Yeah, I don't have FSR on now. You're looking at lows in most dense areas like this to be like 40. You need me to go back and even look, but I think it would be at about 40. Worst case scenario.
Hey, buddy.
And then if there's water involved, it seems like it could drop to 30, 35. This is native 4K. So I think from what I remember, the only issue is that it was a long time ago, so they've updated the game a lot, but this performs better at the moment to my 4070 Ti. But like I say, I tested that a long while ago, so I'd have to probably test it again. It might play better now on there. But I remember the VRAM was a massive issue. But obviously it'd been an issue here because there's only 12. We're using 14.5, so...
Get up here and I'll get a look.
That's a big problem.
Shit.
You find overclocking useless with the increased... Yeah, fair enough. I'm kind of similar, really. I've only ever done it as like a test thing. I wouldn't personally really run it. From what I remember, there's a ladder somewhere. Isn't there? Yeah, here it is. Probably go decent amount higher than 14. What do you mean? What, if you were at 1440p upscaling over 100%? They normally, it's not that common that games let you do that though. You have to do it in, well, I don't actually know, well, you'd have to use, what is it, on AMD VSR? It's not, there are some games that let you go over 100%, but more times than not, you're capped at 100. So if you were at 1440p, you'd only be able to render at max 100%. If that's what you mean. For example, in Starfield, you can't render over 100%. You'd have to use some like third-party thing to be able to do it. Why did I fall off? I've got to go slow. What do I think the most graphically demanding game? Probably, yeah. Cyberpunk. Anything with ray tracing or path tracing like that. Portal, like, not so much graphically looks... I mean, it looks really good graphically, but obviously it's a little bit older. But with path tracing, it looks good. Witcher with ray tracing, I think looks very good.
Down here. Just watch your step. It's a good drop.
Only issue with Cyberpunk is the kind of issues you get with the upscaling stuff, which hopefully is fixed with DLSS 3.5, but we'll hopefully see at the end of this month when the DLC comes out. See what that plays like. Like, look at the lighting in here. The reconstruction, the 3.5. Yeah, I'm excited for it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Hopefully, it's going to be interesting to see if it fixes any of those issues. How do I get to? How do I do my backpack? Swap weapon. Because you've got all this ghosting and stuff with any upscaling, FSR and DLSS in Cyberpunk, so. Hopefully that fixes it out. Time will tell. Oh no. Oh, I don't have my I thought I had my bow and arrow. This is not good. Not good. Whoops. Molotov. It somehow still got one though. It got this one. I don't know how that happened. I can't create any of these things, can I yet? I've managed to somehow actually get one of them.
Jam from the other side.
Here, boost me up.
No, that's not such a good idea.
Well, I can't boost you up. How else are we gonna open it?
All right. Give me your foot. Now, just open it. Nothing else.
Sure thing.
Without upscaling, no, I don't think so. But from what I was looking at, it has like better image quality. So I'm thinking, what makes the upscaling worse in Cyberpunk seems to be when you've got ray tracing on.
Okay.
So I'm thinking that might fix the ghosting. I think that's what they're aiming for anyway. Because especially with ray tracing on, when you upscale stuff, you do sometimes get quite
So
weird
let's say we get a car from this buddy of yours.
image-related things.
Then
Well, then we go find Tommy.
Or it's
what? Marlene said he
just
should bring-
exacerbated, it's made worse
He was a firefly.
when ray tracing's
No one will
on.
take you.
So you've got it in Cyberpunk DLC, and then Alan Wake 2, I think, is also going to have it. Because like in Portal, for example, you could have path tracing on, but you don't have those. You could have DLSS and frame generation, but you wouldn't have any ghosting and stuff issues. Like some games are just all right.
Look at that.
But then Portal and Cyberpunk kind of aren't really the same games, so quite different games. I'm gonna watch England-Scotland probably. If England play anything like they did on Friday, I probably won't watch it. Is it coming from upscaling? Like I say, I think it's a combination of both. I think it's initially caused by upscaling, but then it's made worse by having ray tracing on. So I think 3.5 is going to try and combat some of that. Like it might well still be there, but hopefully it's better, because it's quite bad in Cyberpunk. Because it's not just down to one thing. It's just any upscaling, it does it. FSR or DLSS. It's meant to completely, yeah. Well, we'll have to.
Man, this is
We'll
kinda
have to
sad.
see, won't we?
What is?
All this music that's just sitting here. No one's around to listen.
I'll as soon as I boot the game up, within about 2 minutes, I'll be able to see if it's doing it still.
Jesus!
We'll know pretty quick.
What the hell was that?
That would be one of Bill's traps.
Your friend a bit paranoid, maybe?
That's putting it lightly.
Okay, I remember.
This guy. Jeez. Feel good with a
Help
bow?
us
Have I
smuggle
missed the
stuff into
crossbow or
cities.
the bow?
He knows how to find things.
Well, let's hope we don't blow up trying to find him.
Just
Not
watch
sure if I
your
missed
step,
it.
we'll be fine. Come here. We can use this to get over.
Here it is. I guess you could miss that. That'd be a bit unfortunate, though.
Pretty good shot with that thing.
How about we just leave this kind of stuff to me?
Well,
What about this day before game? Any updates on
I
that?
don't think so.
Are we still getting that game? It was, what, had a date for November, did it? Was it November or October?
It's all clear. Come on up.
All right.
Yes, hello. Doing alright, how about you? Oh, damn. How do I switch it? Oh, I've got it. Oh. Started then.
Shit. Now listen. Bill ain't exactly the most stable of individuals. So when
Doing
we
pretty
get
well
there,
today, glad to hear.
you
Nice.
let me do the talking. You understand?
I understand.
You gotta be clear on this. You don't take too kindly to strangers.
I think this is about as far as I got in this series.
See that wire? Stay underneath it, okay? Just keep your head low and you'll be fine.
All right.
Shit, look at that.
Oh shit. Those things are kind of awesome.
No, I blew the bottle up.
You hear that?
Yeah.
I've never opened this door before. I'm scared.
You're gonna go in there?
I want to see what we can find.
You're gonna find my body when I die from a heart attack.
Don't worry. I got this.
I'm scared. Pat, yo. I'm doing good, how about you? Yeah, I thought I'd check this out on the 7800 XT. See how it does. Quite a tough game to run, so... Is it a zombie or is it a person? Hello? Damn.
That thing scared the shit out of me.
Well, while we're here, let's search the place.
Fully expecting a jump scare there, but...
You think they ever found each other?
How the hell would I know?
Well, I'd like to think they did.
Just picked up this graphics card. Julia, nice. Which one?
Out of here. Yes. All right, watch your step.
Is there... Can I just defuse this? Can I jump that?
Just stay close. Come on.
Is it tough because of poor optimization? It's just quite a tough game to run in general. It's a lot better than it was when it first released. I'd say it's fairly optimized now. It's just a quite tough, demanding game to run.
There.
Especially at 4K. This card's not really going to play 4K brand new games. Alright, we can play here, but obviously we're at like 40, 50 FPS on average.
Cut that rope.
And this game's obviously... When did this game come out now? Is it like February, March time? So it's a fairly new game. Newish game. Anything this year is probably going to be tough to play in 4K on this card. Like maxed out settings at least. Natively. Older games, it'd be alright.
Just pin to the rope. Ellie, how's it looking?
I'm going as fast as I can.
I always hated this bit. No! I shot that thing like 3 times. This is where that FSR, yeah.
Just into the rope.
Nice. What mods are you using on Starfield?
Ellie, how's it looking?
I'm going as fast as I can. I need a bit more time.
Hey, time, Ellie.
Hold on.
You all right?
Yeah.
Come on, you can do it.
I was hoping my internet... I think my internet's still dodgy. I apologise if the stream's buffering and stuff.
It's not
I didn't get time to call them up. I'm going to have to do it. I'm going to have to try and call them up tomorrow. I can't see because of that. That health.
Batteries are getting closer. Hey, over here!
Oh no, it's bad, it's bad. What? What? I can't hit it. Oh my god. I swear those shots should be hitting it. I swear half those shots were just not going through it. Bad on my part.
Get off your ass on your feet.
Do I use Radeon Chill? No. Don't need to. I don't get screen tearing.
Get back! Which way? All right, we'll cut through. Come on, here. Come on, Ellie. Bill, come on! Don't slow down. This place ain't secure. Bill, they're coming to the door! Fucking do it. Ellie, stay back. Stay back!
Pretty much got no ammo. Could be a problem.
All right, come on, we're almost there. Follow.
Oh, shit. God damn it, they're coming over!
Come on, they're getting through. Keep going this way through the truck. All right, it's open. Come on.
Stutter then again. It seems to, when it goes to the cutscenes, it seems to do it quite badly.
Man, that was close. Thanks for the heroics and all. Ellie. Hey, what are you... Joel?
Bill.
What are you doing?
Bill.
Let me go.
Turn around and get on your knees.
Just calm down a second.
Turn around.
All right.
And get on your knees. Don't test me.
Just take it easy.
Any bites? Oh. Anything sprouting?
Oh, God damn it, I'm clean!
If I see so much as a trick. Ow! Stop! Son of a bitch!
You done?
Am I done? You come into my house, you set off all my traps, you damn near break my shooting arm. Who the fuck is this punk and what's she doing here?
I am none of your goddamn business, and we're here because you owe Joel some favors. And you can start by taking these off.
I owe Joel some favors.
Stuff with this, it performs better on AMD cards, yeah.
I need a car.
Well, it is a joke. Joel needs a car.
More optimized on AMD than
If I
nvidia.
have one that works, which I sure as hell don't, what makes you think I'd just give it to you? Huh? Yeah, sure, Joel. Go ahead. Take my card. Take all my food, too, while you're at it.
By the looks of it, you could lose some of that food.
Listen to me, you little shit.
No, fuck you! You handcuffed me.
I need you to shut up. All right?
Whatever favors you think I owe you ain't worth that much.
Actually, Bill, they are.
Well, it don't matter, because I don't have a car that works.
But there is one in this town.
Parts. There are parts in this town.
Meaning that you could fix one up.
All right. If I'm gonna do this, there's some gear I'm gonna need.
All right.
It's on the other side of town. Now you help me go gather it, and maybe I can put something together that runs. But after this, I owe you nothing.
What time is the England-Scotland game? Is it 7:30?
Days from now, we'll probably be dead anyway.
Good. Follow me.
I think it's 7:30, is it?
Goddamn town's booby trapped. Best stay right on my ass.
Can't miss it.
Knock it off.
All right. Whatever supplies you may want or need, I suggest you grab them.
All right, thank you. Ellie,
XZ, hello.
see if there's anything we can use.
Alrighty. Hey, you know how to play this?
Yeah, pretty badly, yeah.
I always wanted to learn.
Hey, Bobby Fischer! Don't touch anything on that board!
Bobby, what?
1080p. Probably going to be maybe 90, 100 or something. Can I actually get it exact on there? Can't. That's 1440p. Oh, you can.
Let it go.
Slightly better, 120, 130. A lot better than I thought. A lot heavier on the CPU though, 40%. No reflections.
Everything you need.
We're good. All right, Ellie, come on.
Don't leave the door open.
I got it.
1440p.
Up the stairs. Let's move it.
I can't do it exactly because if I do,
Stay with
let me play in 1080p for a bit because we'll just see what the lows are like. See here, we're only getting 90. Earlier when I was playing 1440p it was about 70, 80-ish. It's going to depend what area you're in though.
I'm kidding about him.
Yeah, he's one of a kind.
What kind of trouble are you in? Where the hell's Tess?
It's just a job. Simple drop-off.
And what are you delivering? That little brat?
Haha.
New nvidia driver, yeah.
You know,
Is it good? I haven't tried it.
Go inside.
Oh, I've been meaning to take care of that.
Looks a lot soft. Yeah, I wouldn't. On a card like this, I probably wouldn't really be playing at 1080p. I mean, it looks, you know, compared to 4K, it looks absolutely. I'd probably do 1440p as a bridge between the two.
Like, might be trouble in paradise.
You don't really need 120 FPS on a game like this. I'd rather have better visuals and play at like 60.
All right, here we go.
Because playing this game at 1080p really kind of doesn't do it that much justice. So 1440p I can't do it exactly unless I actually change the resolution, but it'll just make it really small. This is kind of almost 1440p. But earlier when I played it was kind of between 70 and 80, so that's kind of where we are now anyway.
Genius. I mean, the whole time, why on earth hadn't I thought about fixing one of these cars?
Okay, don't be a dick.
Their tires are rotted and their batteries are dead.
Are you done?
Can't even begin to think what the inside of the engine blocks look like. Only ones making new car batteries are the military. Damn it. Lock and load. Don't fuck with me.
My aiming is absolutely horrendous today. I kind of want him to get him. I was kind of waiting for him to get him to try and conserve ammo, but...
All right. You gotta check the barricades again. You neglect the simple shit, and now you're paying for it. You know what that means? Taking all the supplies from
Yeah, I always have rebar on as well.
then it'll take
Bill?
Joel this way.
Never really. I think sometimes people overdo the amount rebar really makes. I've never really had any significant performance difference with it. I always have it on anyway, but I've never really seen much of a difference.
You know, as bad as those things are, at least they're predictable. The normal people that scare me.
I think it's really dependent on the game.
What does that mean?
I think
You sure that gate's gonna hold?
Forza, there's quite a fairly big difference. Like a lot of games, there's not really much difference. It's like the odd game there's that you really notice any difference.
Right down here. Well, here we are. You don't touch anything. And you close the door?
Yeah, like 5%. Like, unless you have your games being played side by side with it on and off, you're probably not going to notice.
What? I need to go.
Like, from us playing at 4K with this card, with rebar on and off, you're talking that's a difference of 2 FPS. Like, you're not going to notice.
Stay here.
It's fine. Just wait around for you two to get me killed.
Well, this goes on record as the worst fucking job you've ever taken.
It's up there.
Maybe like 2 to 3, because we're at like 40 to 50 FPS. So, like, you're just literally not going to notice.
Really? Well, the broad's not as smart as I thought she was. But, fuck her. Seriously, you gotta take that kid back to where you found her.
I can't just take her back.
Then send her packing, let her find her own way. Look, let me tell you a story. Once upon a time, I had somebody that I cared about. A partner. Somebody I had to look after.
So yeah, you're looking at probably 70 to 90,
This
I would
world,
say, on
that sort of
average,
shit good for
1440p.
one thing, getting you killed.
I think your options are either 1440p maxed or 4K with FSR quality, like either one of those.
Bill, it ain't like that. It's
Bullshit. It is just like that. Hey! What'd I say to you when we walked down the steps? What'd I say?
I'm just fixing your stupid pile.
Don't.
Stick with 4K. Yeah, you could do that. Like I say,
God
this
damn it.
game, you don't really need insanely high FPS on a game like this.
Can we please just
I'd rather be at like 50, I would say. Like 40's kind of cutting it, and the lows to like 30, 35. Kind of not ideal. You could maybe do... if we go back to... So for example... Oh, okay, on this you can go to 200%, so that'd be 8k. But, you could potentially drop it down to, say, like 90%. So we're now rendering at 3456 by 1944. You know? So you've dropped it by 10%, so it wouldn't be as bad as FSR quality. And we can hold ish 60-ish. Would that be... What are we rendering at? Sorry to keep pausing it. If I go 100%, right? What are we rendering at it? So it'll actually tell us. So it is 1440p. Yeah, so you just dropped that by 90. We're still rendering quite high. But you might be able to hold 60.
This is a nail bomb.
Which would probably be your better bet at 4K, because then you're not rendering at 1440. You know, you're rendering at a better quality than 1440p. And we've still got 60. Kind of best of both.
So we got shotguns and bombs. The hell are we doing with them?
Well, every few weeks this military caravan rides through town. I assume they're out looking for supplies. I mean, you'd be amazed.
Can I update anything?
Anyway, a few months back, they were rolling through and they get overrun by this horde of infected. They were all over the truck. It plows right in the side of the high school. Still sitting there with a battery in it.
So we take that battery and we put it in another car.
Bingo.
Pretty much not got enough stuff to upgrade anything.
Infected on that part of town. But fuck it. Joel needs a car.
What if it's damaged?
Nah, those trucks are like tanks. It's just sitting there.
Actually might work.
Yeah, I can't do it. Prefer the better quality. Yeah, I would probably suggest maybe doing something like this.
Nicely.
So we're rendering at 90%, so it keeps a majority of the quality. Although you don't have the AI upscaling, but you'd have to judge which one looks better. It's really going to be a kind of going to be a personal opinion on that one. It's also probably going to depend on the monitor you're using and stuff as well. Or like how close you're even sat to your monitor. Why is the GPU so cool? It's just a decent cooling on it. Big, huge card. XFX Merc is massive. It's like the biggest AMD card I have.
If you took anything.
Hey man, I don't need any of your shit. Trust me.
Joel, you are keeping an eye on her, right?
Like a hawk. Nice place you got here.
So dipping under 60 still here.
This would be the place to do it.
Big TV. You could probably get away with FSR quality, to be honest, on a big TV if you're not sat that close. And you'd hold 60 FPS more.
Ellie, come on.
Look, there's a school.
All right.
Ready?
Guess we'll find out.
So we're dipping under 60 still here. Whereas if we put FSR on... I'll go back to 90, 100. Mehmet, hello. Am I playing with FSR? No. I'm about to switch it on though. I am now.
Oh, man.
So yeah, the image...
Past this gate, it's all new territory to me.
I don't know what I would say looks better.
Hey, you guys hear that?
Obviously, with FSR quality, you're rendering lower. So you're going to get higher frames. Had about 10 FPS more than rendering at 90%. I think I can tell the anti-aliasing that gets added there with FSR. Quite a big jump from 90%. Hell nah, bruh. Did they not get alerted? "4K 70 FPS. Yeah, with FSR, yeah. Looks smooth. Yeah, it still dips down though. There are still some areas we're getting 50, 55. So to actually have consistent 4K 60, you'd have to have balanced at least. No! Oh no! I ran out of ammo. I wasn't looking. Oh no, on the last guy. Alright, I try and do that stealth, because I heard my gun click at the last second. I should have just hit him. Whoops. Oh no. I didn't realise that one was getting attracted as well. Oh, I'm dead. Alright. I didn't realise that one's too far away to hear it, no? I thought it'd be too far away. So the first one gets attracted with this one. God. Then the second one. That one comes up, and then the second one, the other one comes up. It's so creepy. So the other one's coming up. It's not coming up. Craft Molotov. Oh, I should have done these. I can just take them out. I forgot I could craft. Try and sneak around that one.
Scary.
Here we go. Two more down here. Take this one out.
Hold up. I got a key for that gate. I suggest we move quietly.
Oh, I should have kept that.
Easy, easy.
So still a bit of stuttering there. It's when it's like loading, when you go into different sections or cutscenes and stuff, it still does it. VRAM though hasn't crept up. I remember it when we used to play for a couple of hours on this, it'd just creep up loads. Who just saw me? I think I'm actually going to probably want my shotgun out in case it all goes wrong. Oh no. Oh no, it's bad, it's bad. Not good, not good. Run! Could have done without this. Well. No ammo. I thought they'd at least drop ammo. There's some. So we've kept it seems like we've kept above 60 in this area, at least for most of it. It does get worse when you get to those water areas with lots of water and stuff, like when we swam underwater and we were at like 30, 35 natively. It's going to still dip under 60. Even with FSR on, I think. FSR quality, at least. Oh, we can't go upstairs. I think it's just the anti-aliasing that I'm noticing at with FSR on at this, which normally you can't really notice. You can't notice it at 4K a lot of the times. But I think that's what I'm seeing. If I just switch it back on. Yeah, I think that's what I'm seeing. And it kind of makes it look a bit lighter. I don't know if that's just me. Normally you can't really notice the anti-aliasing of 4K. Guess that's going to be a personal preference, whether you think you prefer the image to look like that or not. Not sure which I prefer. Natively without it, the image just looks a bit more... It looks a bit tampered with. It's a bit too tampered with FSR on. I don't know how to describe it. I think at 1080p and 1440p it probably makes the image look better, but at 4K it kind of... It just looks too... It looks like it's been edited too much. I can't really describe it. It's like had too much of a filter applied to it.
This way. It's tied on the other side.
What about going through here?
What, the doggy door?
Be very careful.
Of course.
Maybe you should have given her a gun.
Okay, Bill.
What are those clicker things inside the house?
Oh, shit. They ain't seen us yet. You stay down.
Careful.
Alright, I'll try to headshot these. Easy. Shame we can't go upstairs in these buildings. I got a 0.1% low here as well as 7. Not too good. Definitely stuttering a lot more.
Come on, let's get up. On the RV and over. We should be clear.
I think we're good.
For now. God damn those things. Nobody's bitten, right?
Nope. I'm good.
We're all fine. Let's just keep going.
Where's the truck?
Give me a hand with this.
Is there an upstairs in there as well? I should probably check that out.
Hey, you got a second?
Yeah.
I just want to say I'm sorry about Tess. That's it. I won't bring it up again.
Ellie, you don't need to worry about me. We should go check on Bill.
It is the XFX, yeah.
What'd I tell you?
Oh, the truck. It's not this
That
bit, is
truck
it?
Sticking out of the school right there. Come on. There's a bunch of them up there. Try not to make a sound.
Very good, GP. Yeah. It's because the card's so big. Like, this card probably wouldn't fit in most cases. Mid-size cases. Like, I had an XFX card ages ago, and I had to change PC case. That's, I think, why the cooling's a lot better. It's just a lot bigger. Fans are bigger.
To your right.
So that obviously helps a lot. Manually set fan speed? No. Auto. I pretty much run all my GPUs on auto. I never change them. I change my GPU every day, so I don't really have time to manually be setting every fan speed every time. A lot of the time, auto's fine. Like, I trust auto. Can't let the card run out whatever it needs to. Seems like there's a lot of guys out here. I almost bottled that. Where did the other one go? Oh, no. Can I hit him? Oh, look at that. Look at that. Not messing around. Wait, what?
Run! Run!
Oh, they're coming from everywhere!
Rushed!
Hell nah. Cassie, oh, favorite streamer, thanks. How's it going? Oh, I don't have a weapon. Wow. That's gone alright.
Well, that was easier than I thought it'd be. They must be holed up somewhere else.
Well, it's not
Probably gonna need this shotgun out.
How do we get inside?
Native 4K, yeah. Right now it's native 4K, yeah.
Someone left a ladder on the house. Here, get me up there and I'll drop it to you.
Run's not too bad, but we can't hold 60. It's like the lowest was about 35 FPS. So you're gonna either need to drop the settings or use FSR
Thanks, Bill.
to hold 60 at 4K.
We're okay. We just need to get to the hood of the truck. Shit, you hear that? They're coming. Move it, kid. All right. We're gonna get in quick. We're gonna get the battery. We're gonna get
Damn it, they're locked!
They're piling on this fence over here. It's not gonna hold.
We have to get inside to get the battery.
Come on, Bill!
Windows open. Hurry!
Joel, way in.
Oh, that was close. This game no score, just want to pick it up. Yeah, I definitely recommend this game.
Bill, make it fast!
It's good if you've never played it.
Grab this. Please tell me you're done!
It's empty. What? Fucking empty.
Guys,
Bill, where to? Bill, where?
Anywhere but here.
Get ready to haul ass, come on. It's like broken through.
Oh, this bit. I remember getting stuck on this. It does stutter quite a bit in native though.
Let's
Stuttering more and more.
sneak out the back.
You two, follow me. I'll get us out of here.
Be my guest.
Oh, what a shot. I pretty much always get caught on this. You tried it back on PS4? Yeah, it's actually better because this is the PS5 version ported, so graphics are a lot nicer. So far, so good.
Through those classrooms. There's a way through. Gotta get past those guys.
Ow. It's bad, it's bad. Am I using FSR? No, not right now. Killer with the bow. It was all going alright until... They must have just seen because I killed the other one. From what I remember, there's another section though. On the XTX, I haven't played it in a while. Last time I really played was when it first came out. The XTX should be above 60, but I remember performance was a little bit ropey on this game. Yeah. It's definitely going to be played better now than it did. I think when it first came out at 60, I had dips on even my 4090, I think. The 4090 was kind of 80 to 90 FPS from what I remember back then, and I think the XTX was just a bit worse than that. It was like 60 to 70, something like that. It's been a long while though. I would say the XTX now might be more like 80 to 90, and then the 4090 maybe push 100 now, maybe slightly more. Hard to say exactly because I've not tried it. Not tried it recently since they've updated it. Because like the VRAM's way down from where it was.
Help me open this.
All right, ready? One more time. Come on. Shit. There's more on the way. Barricade the doors.
USB-C is coming to iPhone 15, is it? I'm not really bothered about phones. I've got I don't even know, what have I got? iPhone 11 I've got. I don't intend to upgrade that anytime.
Ellie, take cover. Look at this.
How do I switch to the explosive things? That.
What the fuck is it throwing at us?
Oh, I see.
Stay away from it.
Oh, this is bad.
You gotta get up there.
We can't climb these bleachers with all the infected around.
Run! Oh my god, that was close. Come on, come on! Oh god. Jedi Survivor, yeah, I recorded some video on it today. I just got to edit it.
Shit. What was up with that big guy?
He's been infected for a long time. We call them bloaters.
Bloater.
FSR 3, I think it's next year, isn't it?
Little biology lesson. But can we get the fuck out of here?
This GPU is probably one of the most ideal.
Let's get on top.
I'd kind of disagree at 4K. I think if you're definitely going to play 4K, I'd probably want a higher end GPU than this. If your sole intention was to play 4K. It's not really designed for 4K in like brand new games. It's kind of in like a bit in between.
All right, come on.
In terms of like it's solid 1440p, and then like maybe older games occasionally like it could do 4K. But if you want to play brand new games 4K, I would probably spend more. Well, to get decent performance, you would definitely have to spend more. You know, for the most part on this, we're at like between 40 and 50, so it's not. It's definitely not the standard for 4K, I would say.
Pull me up.
Like here, look, 35, 30. Lower some settings. Yeah, but my argument really would be, why would you play 4K with lowered settings when you could play 1440p with max settings? I personally would rather max the settings, but
We're sitting ducks here.
you could definitely make it work, but there comes a point where you've lowered the settings so much, you might as well drop the res, you know? Depending on the game, obviously, some games look worse at lowered than they do max, but
Inside the house now.
So that worked out well.
maybe like on a game like this, like I wouldn't really want to lower settings too much. Like it's a really stunning looking game. And if you're playing with low settings, it kind of you're missing, you know, you're missing out on half of the game, really.
And furthermore, tell Tess that she could take this job. Bring Tess into this. Shove it right up. Nothing to do with.
Jesus.
Lower some
What, you
settings
know
that
this guy
don't
or
make.
something?
Yeah, but the kind of
Frank.
I'm talking more about just actually reliably being able to play 4K. Like, there's no point relying on, well, I hope to be able to play 4K in that game because what I'll do is I'll drop some settings that make no visual difference. Like, there's no way you're going to know. You know? There's no way you're going to know that until you try it, until you try the game, which at that point it might be too late anyway. You can't rely on that.
He's got bites.
I can't be like, there's a game coming out next year and I'm relying on dropping settings that don't make a visual difference. Like, how am I going to know until...
Reckon he didn't want to turn.
You know, there's no peace of mind with your card because you're relying on whether that's even going to be in the game or not.
Well, fuck him.
That's my point, though. You have to spend more to have a... like, this is not a consistent 4K card. That was pretty much my point. It's not going to be reliably a 4K card. If that's what your initial thing was to play 4K, I'd rather spend a bit more so you have peace of mind that it's going to work.
Get out.
Like, it's going to be good at that res.
Jeez.
Battery's drained, but cells are alive.
Meaning?
Meaning, we push it, get it started, and the alternator will recharge the battery.
FSR3 will definitely be amazing. Well, we don't know yet. No one's actually tested it yet, so we don't actually know.
What are you thinking?
Visual quality, yeah, but if you're referring to frame generation, there'd be no change of image quality. You only get difference in image quality with upscaling. Frame generation isn't upscaling. I assume that's what you mean by FSR3 is frame generation.
Steal my shit and run off? Is that it, Frank? You should probably search the house. I'm sure there's more supplies.
It's a good idea.
But we don't honestly know. All we're going from at the moment really is what they've said. No one, you know, there's been no testing of it. We're not really going to know until we can test it. They said a lot about DLSS 3, you know, on marketing, and it didn't quite live up to exactly what they said, so... If they're promising 4 times FPS, I'd maybe give it like 2 times, you know? Would be my guess. But anything on par with really with frame generation from DLSS 3, I think would still be good.
Ready?
All right, let's do it.
Not impressed with NVIDIA's frame generation. Me? No, yeah, it's good.
Already did it.
Just keep your foot on the clutch.
Interpolate. Yeah, this same thing though. You know what I mean when we're saying frame generation.
You know what? I don't care. Just don't fuck
Generating frames.
Get ready.
Inserting frames between rendered frames is the same thing.
Now, hit it! Hit it!
Hey, good job, kid.
Over there! Look out!
Shit.
I'm just gonna let him deal with it.
We're good. Back to the truck.
We gotta go faster!
Look, if we just make it to the hill.
Frame generation mod. Yeah, you gotta pay for it though. Not really. I don't really agree with it.
Around that house! To your right!
Come on, we don't have much time. Back to pushing.
Enemies are infinite. Yeah, I think I learned that the hard way last time. Because I just I just stayed at the end last time and nothing happened.
Got a break. Let's get her to that hill.
There's a free frame. Yeah, I'm kind of... nvidia are probably going to add it to the game anyway for free. Like, I'd rather just play the... Once nvidia add it, I'd rather just wait and play with that, personally.
You hear that sound, Bill?
Yeah, well, that means you have to hear it too. Let's get the fucking truck. Go, boy!
I'm definitely not paying for it. Like, I think it's absolutely absurd someone's making money off DLSS technology. Like, I think that's sketchy, to be honest. Like, supposedly he made something like $50,000 from it, which it's not. He doesn't own the technology. Like, that just seems super sus to me.
Keep it running, all right?
That girl nearly got us killed.
And I'd also rather test the game out without,
Hold her own back.
in my opinion, being able to use frame generation is not difficult. Like, yeah, it'll give you really high frames. It's not hard, but that's not really what I'm about. I'm about testing computer parts.
What's this?
Testing frame generation doesn't really prove anything. Like, yeah, a software that inserts frames, you get higher frames. Yeah, I mean, we know that. I want to know how the card plays. Like, I'm not too interested in just adding frames to it. Yeah, I mean, frame generation gives you higher frames. We know, you know.
Get the fuck out of my town.
I'd rather see how the cards are doing. I don't want to end up in this point where you have to use frame generation in games for it to run. Like, if the card plays badly, I want to know that the card's not performing properly. You know, I think it's a bit of a slippery slope to be running games where you just have frame generation. Like, you're not really testing the GPUs at that point.
Oh, man.
Hey, what happened to sleeping?
Okay, I know it doesn't look like it, but this here is not a bad read. Only one problem. Right there. To be...
But I'll have a look if there's a free version. I haven't really had time, to be honest, to look into it. I just knew I wasn't gonna... I'm not gonna pay for it. I'm not gonna pay for DLSS 3 from some random person who's
all this
added it
stuff is
to a
just
game.
lying there.
I don't really think that's right, personally. He's making money off of technology he doesn't even own.
Well... Here. This make you all nostalgic?
You know, that is actually before my time. That is a winner, though.
And, like, no doubt, like, with the mod, on my 4090, it'll go from 60, 70 FPS to 140. Like, there's no doubt, but I don't really see what that proves, to be honest. Like,
We'll be missing this
yeah,
tonight.
you insert a frame into between every other frame, you're gonna get higher frames. Like,
Interesting photos.
I'm not entirely sure really what it demonstrates, but
Whoa! How the hell would he even walk around with that thing?
Get rid of
Look,
that.
hold your horses. I want to see what all the fuss is about. Oh.
it's cool to see the technology. Like I say, I'll try and have a look if I get time. I just haven't had really much time recently. If there's a free one, but we kind of know what it's gonna do. You know, I've used it enough times to know what it'll be like. Like, I used it earlier in Jedi Survivor. Recorded a video for that, and it doubles your
This
frames.
isn't that bad.
I just think it's a bad thing to have to rely on.
Why don't you try to get some sleep? All right.
I'm not even tired.
Steady FPS in 4K, it can't though. There's no GPU that I have that can do 4K 60 steady without dipping under. Do you use DLSS 3 in? It doesn't have it, no.
Now what?
There's no DLSS 3 in Red Dead unless you're modding it, but then if you're not noticing a difference, it could be the mod. Maybe someone's, modding stuff isn't always as good as the initial, like if the devs do it into the game, it's modding's not necessarily going to be as good as them doing it.
Easy. Holy shit. Are we gonna help him?
Put your seatbelt on, Ellie.
Well, what about the guy?
He ain't even hurt. Then get out, quick.
What do I think about 3060 Ti? It's okay for 1080p. It's decent. I'm eating. I'm eating. No. No. I was eating.
I'm okay. I'm okay.
Then get out.
Right, my finger's on F. I'm pressing F. I'm smashing F. I wouldn't survive that long, would I? Post-apocalyptic world. F, 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 F. F, 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 F. Ouch.
I'll show you. I'll show you.
More interested in ray tracing because yeah, that should be good.
Catch your breath. We're leaving.
I'm definitely keen to see what FSR3's like because we've got no other technology to compare it to apart from Nvidia's. Like at the moment, all we have is Nvidia's, so it'd be cool to have some sort of competition there to see the differences, and also the claims that AMD are making on it are quite extraordinary. So how is it also going to be running on non-AMD cards and stuff like non-AMD cards, stuff like this? You know, we don't really know. So it'd be good to test that. Because some of the, you know, they've made the claims of that it's working on like Nvidia up to like, was it 10 series cards? So, you know, that's quite a huge thing if you can get that kind of performance with those cards. That's a big thing, but whether it will actually be good on those cards or not, we don't know. Like, will it be worse on non-AMD cards? We don't know.
Get him! He's in here!
Will I get my bow and arrow out?
There. He's not here. Spread out!
Oh, that was a shot and a half. Where's this other guy?
He's not over here!
To your right.
The latency. This is the thing, though. Because I know, obviously, you've got anti-lag on AMD, so you can counteract it like you have reflex on NVIDIA. So whenever you switch frame generation on, it automatically puts reflex on. But in older cards, what do you do?
What the hell?
You know?
I see you!
Oh, it's bad.
Got it! Dead asshole!
I was going to try and grab him, but...
Watch my back!
Using all my ammo.
Where the hell to go?
But the things with the latency and stuff are kind of the unanswered questions. There was a lot of claims being made, but there's also a lot of questions, I think, that were unanswered at the, like, release thing. Because it was all just, from what I saw, unless I missed some of the videos, but it was all just, like, charts on a screen, you know? There was no test, there was no playing of it,
Yeah.
which always worries me.
Good. We need to get the hell out of here. You know the drill. Look around, see if there's anything we can use.
Like, whenever I see stuff like people just saying it's 4 times the FPS, and there's just charts of like FPS, I want to see it, you know, like just writing it on a chart. I mean, you could write anything on the chart. So like it's hard to really say what it's going to be like until we can actually play it. Like they could say there's no latency or like 1 millisecond latency, but how are you going to know until you actually use it?
See anything?
But the only annoying thing is the
Dell ain't going back this way.
games we're getting it on first are arguably some of the worst games of the year. Forspoken and Immortals of Avium, which like I still don't really understand. So like we're gonna have to play those games to test FSR 3 out. They're the first games.
Hey,
Want it in Cyberpunk,
maybe
you
we
know?
can go through here.
Come on. All right, go. See if you can get it propped open with something.
There's some pretty gnarly stuff in here.
Ellie!
Right.
Which we might get it in Cyberpunk, but it might be a while. Probably not until next year.
All right, I got it.
Look.
HyperRX, what about it?
Fucking hunters. See, this could have been us.
Man, that is a lot of people that didn't make it.
I knew I should have turned the damn truck around.
What do I do with this?
Lived.
Barely. Come on, let's get out of here.
How did you know
Know what?
about the ambush?
I've been on both sides.
So, you kill a lot of innocent people? We'll take that as a yes.
Take it however you want.
I guess this is where the assholes sleep. I mean, slept.
Two doors. Have I tested it with the new nvidia driver? Not yet, no. Actually, you know what would be good? Adding another secondary Starfield after a lot of hours. I'm still enjoying it. It's still good. You might test it later. Nice.
This'll do just fine.
the settings. Yeah, everything's max 4K. 4K native at the moment. And then everything's just maxed. There's a lot of settings. But yeah, the highest everything can be.
Oh, I don't
Story is
think
good.
these
It is
guys
good,
are
yeah.
affected.
Well, it don't matter. Let's just keep moving.
I did use FSR. Yeah, you can push about 60. It still dips under, but it's a lot closer than we are now. Where is it? So FSR quality. With FSR balance, you can do that, but so here, for example, 53. Depends what area you're in, whether you'll get 60 or not.
All right. Here's the bridge. That's our
If
way out of
FSR
here.
balanced, it's more over 60, but
Hey, Ellie, slow down. Wait for me.
What? Right here.
I think this game
You let me go
in the
first.
50 to 60 region is fine.
Okay.
You don't need insanely high frames on this. So we had 80 then, but now we're back at 52, 54. In like indoor areas, you'll get 60 or above.
Oh, good. Something else you can drive me crazy with.
It is pretty good for a 1440p card. Yeah, definitely better at 4K than I thought it'd be. I thought it'd be worse.
What was that?
Oh, no. Ellie, get down.
Where did you learn to shoot?
Man, screw you.
When you had an entire flock and you hit nothing.
I'm about to hit you.
Wow. Yeah, you're really upset. Well, if you want some lessons, you know, I'm more than willing to help you out.
Yeah, whatever.
Where did I get the card from? I got it from Scan.
Where the hell are those guys? They're supposed to be here.
Are they all sold out?
Highway shift. Wouldn't be surprised if they cut another
They
batch
sold
of
out quite
doors.
quick.
Spots.
There were a lot that was sold out within like half an hour.
See if there's anything you can forage while we wait for them.
Ain't nothing here. Let's keep going.
I usually either go Scan, Overclockers, or CCL. They're the ones like I always buy stuff from. I don't know. Don't know if they have any. Sold out quick. Yeah, I'm sure they'll get more in soon.
I ain't waiting any longer. Let's go see what those assholes are up to.
They pull this crap every time. Now, I swear to God, if they're holding out on us again.
Yeah.
Masood, hello.
Do what?
You'll see.
No, I've got FSR quality on at the moment.
Those guys creep me out. Is this city full of these guys?
It looks like it.
Whoa. Strange seeing a checkpoint with no soldiers.
This is what most zones look like. This place has been abandoned for a while now.
Give us our rations.
It's normally a little under 60 without the without FSR. I can switch it off again. So this is without. Dips down a bit more. Lowest I think we had was 35. And it stutters a bit more as well. They're not sold out in the States? No, they get more stock in America.
I hear hunters.
Like you see with some of their CPUs and stuff, especially with AMD, they seem to hold back stocks. In Europe, we sometimes don't get it for like 2 weeks. So like with the, I think it was the 7950X3D, or was it the 7800X3D as well? It didn't, you couldn't get it in England for 2 weeks after release, where in America it goes day one. Because obviously it's a bigger market.
Jesus. Sometimes you gotta earn.
Same as the, what is it, 5600X3D, you can't even get that in Europe. You can get it in America, but not here.
It's stupid. She could have got away. I had two other guys keep her busy. took out my rifle.
Lucky Americans.
That was that.
Damn. Maybe you should have kept her.
Thank you.
You know, made her one of us.
No, no way. That girl, she'd have killed us all in her sleep.
GP running out of VRAM? I wouldn't say so. We've got 16. We're only using 13.7. So we've still got more.
Whoa! Shit!
I think AMD GPUs also don't sell that well. Well, I mean, overall, yeah, nvidia obviously own... I don't know what their market share is, but it's, like, insanely high. So, yeah, I mean, overall, obviously, nvidia cards sell more, but... You can see that just by the market share. $850 for a 4090. I think that's, if you're not doing any overclocking, that is actually the recommended, but I'd personally want more. I've got 1,000. I'd personally want slightly more. The only way you're going to know, which probably really it wouldn't be a good idea, is just using it on that, and you'll know if it's going to work or not. I do know people who have run it on that, and it's been all right, but I can't talk from experience because I've got 1,000 watt. I'd always like to have more power than I need. For like power when it spikes and stuff, I'd always prefer to have slightly more than I need, but it also depends what 4090 you've got. If you've got one like mine, it uses less than a 450, so you could probably get away with it. But if you're using like a MSI Supreme X1, like that uses more, so yeah, it's not really an easy answer. I've missed him.
What the fuck?
You went for a 1,300. Yeah, it's a bit overkill, but like I say, I'd always rather have more. It's like having a bigger power supply is not going to cause your system any issues, but having not enough power will, so I'd always be over than under. Who can see me?
Take it easy. Everything's cool.
Oh no. Oh. I always get seen on this bit. There's just so many of them. Think I can make that shot? He's gonna see me. Yeah, this card is aimed more at 1440p, definitely. There's a guy over here. It's Jedi Survivor. Oh no, I thought I had my bow. Oh, I ruined it. Oh no. That's a lot. On my, I played it earlier today on my 4090 and it was using like 13. Is it still leaking on AMD cards then? That sounds like it is. That was my mistake. It was all going so well. I thought I had the bow, but I had the pistol out, so.
Cover me. I'm moving up.
It's not optimized well. It's a lot better than when it released, though. Definitely felt a lot better to me than when I last played it. And I checked out the frame generation as well, which gives me a pretty insane amount of frames. I was getting like 140, 150 with ray tracing on as well, which is pretty wild.
Don't let him get away.
Oh no, my health. How do I heal up?
Ellie, cool.
First time I've had to heal. 4070 or X. I think it's going to depend if you want to use ray tracing or not. Is pretty much the decision there. If you want to use ray tracing, I'd probably go for the nvidia card. What the hell? What's going on? Oh my god. There's so many. Heal, 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 heal. Quick! Quick! Oh my god. Wow.
I was too damn close.
The edge of the universe and back.
It caps at 23. Yeah, it just caps at 23 because you've only got 24. Definitely still sounds like it's still got memory leaks on maybe AMD cards. I know there was that issue, but how long are you playing for when it's doing it? I played earlier today and I didn't see that, but I wasn't playing for like hours and hours and hours. Usually over time it'll leak and just increase up, but I didn't have 23 on my 4090. And it didn't look like it was leaking.
Oh, so you're a reader, huh?
Well, I'm not running away from hunters and infected. Yeah.
That 4 or 5 hours, yeah, that's probably. It might still be doing it on the 4090 then as well, but I haven't. The only time I've really played that long is on stream. Like the longer you play, the more it will go up. Obviously, you can't go up anymore from where you are, but if you play 1 hour, it'll be less than that.
Let's see where this leads us.
Make sure to drop a like on the stream, guys, if you haven't. Try and get as many likes as we can before I've got to go. Probably head off in a bit. Might try and check the England-Scotland game.
Up with that plank. All right.
Down.
Let's get out of here.
There's more of them. All right. I don't think they saw us.
AMD for the VRAM in this. Yeah, but if you're playing at 1440p,
I think.
12's enough really. I mean, we're at 4K and we're using 14. So, if we drop it down, it probably will use slightly more on this just because we have it, but 12, I think, because here, it's saying, if we put it down to, this is actually more than 1440p, it's using 10. Although this isn't always 100% accurate, but 12 obviously should still be enough for this specific game. It says we're using 13. So we'll likely probably use a bit more because we have it, but
I can't make that jump.
If you get me up there, I can move that plank.
your still overall decision, I think, between ray tracing or not is still more important than VRAM. Like, if ray tracing is going to be of importance to you, then you're going to have a better time on an NVIDIA card. Like, that's going to be more of a problem for you, ray tracing, than VRAM will be. Whereas if you don't care about ray tracing, then absolutely.
Hey, there's one of those floating raft things.
So yeah, you can see... where is it? And then what's it say we're calculating it? So 8K, 19 gig. So at 4K it's saying 11, but like I said, you're going to probably use slightly more, just because we have more, so it'll use it if you have it. As kind of similar on RAM, if you have more RAM, like spare, it'll use it.
Let's see where this goes.
.12 was, I think, an issue on this game when it first released. 12 gig at 1440p was, I think, crashing some cards, but it's more an issue with the game, you know, as opposed to the hardware. Don't base your...
What was that all about?
Get on.
Don't necessarily base your purchase of cards on just one game that's been developed badly. Because there's not really... Just take Starfield, for example. The optimization is bad on that game, and I really don't get high frames on any GPU. There's no GPU you can buy, you know?
Set up that plank like they did.
Alright. Now you just need to find a way up.
Can I just climb off of this?
Oh, this place stinks.
Yeah, wood's all rotten.
Did you go to coffee shops a lot?
I did. All the time.
And what would you get?
Just coffee.
Do you think those hunters are gone?
We're about to find out. It's clear, Ellie. Come on down.
So one thing I've noticed, it really doesn't deal with the lighting too good. So when you go into these big open areas like this, where it has really heavy lighting, like 39,
No.
That's where I
this is too rich for
think
my
you
blood.
see the lowest.
Bet it was nice. I bet we can
Try
get there.
1080p. We did have a look at 1080p already. It's about 120, 130. Probably it's gonna be less in here. But I really wouldn't advise buying this GPU to play 1080p. Like, you're doing a serious injustice, and to be honest, it's not worth the money. Just spend less on a GPU. You don't need to spend 550 quid on a GPU to play 1080p. And you also don't need 120 FPS on this game either. You'd be better off saving some of your money.
I'm on it. Watch your step.
Such good FPS. Well, yeah, it really depends where you are, though. I mean, here we've got 75. 70 to 80. It really depends where you are. I wouldn't say right now this is very good.
I bet you not. We done here?
70 to 75 at 1080p is not ideal.
Check for what? I ain't seen a clicker in weeks.
It's putting more on my CPU, 30 to 40% usage, so... Getting lower GPU usage. But I need to change it back, because the game honestly looks horrendous at 1080p. Definitely an injustice playing this game at 1080p. It looks absolutely stunning in 4K. You're on a 6800 XT and what, playing at 1080p? You could play on higher res than that.
Hey, how about we take a little food break?
Holy shit!
Oh, I've absolutely just ruined that.
Watch my back! Dead asshole!
I didn't say I would buy a 7800 XT. I don't think anyone said you were buying it, did they?
Don't lose it!
Who said you was buying a 7800 XT?
Is he over there? He's not here. Spread out!
Oh, I'm dead, I'm dead. Let me heal. Oh. I thought he was bailing. I didn't think he was coming back. No. But yeah, I to be honest, I wouldn't advise buying a 7800 XT. If you've got a 6800 XT, what would be the point? There wouldn't be any point.
Over there.
You, hello, it's going alright, how about you? New iPhone 15? Yeah, I'm not really bothered by stuff like that. Why, what's new? The same iPhone every year, isn't it?
Look out!
What's different?
I got you now, asshole.
They added 2 megapixels. Oh my goodness, I want it. I'm gonna queue up outside at 3 AM. Camp outside. How much is it? 1.5 grand. I'll sell my 4090. Trade it in. Your little iPhone 12. I think I've got an iPhone 11. I don't really have any intention of upgrading that. The only time I'd consider, I think, upgrading my iPhone would be if they bought one out with no notch, like completely no notch, like it was just full screen. I'd maybe consider that, but I don't. I mean, is that happening on the 15? Pixel 7. I always preferred iPhones. I used to have a OnePlus, but I just had nothing but problems with it. It got annoying after a while. What way I gotta go? You have no problems with a Galaxy? That's not a OnePlus though, is it? Benchmark. They're so expensive though. They're like 1.5 grand, aren't they? Just for the phone. To be fair though, I don't know. You could probably sell my current one. I don't know how much money you get for it. Do you think you could cover? Still Samsung though. I mean, it's absolute ludicrous statement. I mean, someone could say they've got an issue with their 3060 and I could say, well, my 4090's fine. Well, they're both nvidia. That doesn't mean there's not going to be a problem with it. I thought we spoke about this the other day, didn't we? About the it works for me, it's fine. I'm only joking. You have a point. Yeah, I mean, just because it's the same brand, I mean, it doesn't make any difference.
Get asshole!
Get him!
What have I got? Oh no! If they don't make them worse with update. Yeah, but I don't think they can do that anymore.
Oh shit!
They got
Me,
they got in like legal trouble for it, didn't they? I'm not sure they can get away with it anymore. I don't update my phone though anyway. I normally don't do it until it's like been months and months and months and months. Right, I'm going to have to end it there, guys. Where do I save it? That's New Game Plus. Where's my save from earlier? Why is there no save from today? Oh, it's this one. But yeah, I'm going to be back. I'll be back again tomorrow. I wanted to check out a couple of games I wanted to check out on this. Ratchet and Clank. Red Dead Redemption, maybe. And then I also need to still check out the 7900 XT on Starfield as well. So I'll do that at some point. But yeah, I'm going to try and catch some of the England game. Did it kick off already? Oh, it did. All right. But yeah, have a good evening, guys. Catch you tomorrow.